What's up, guys? Back with another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. And as you can see, we've had some cool shit happening. We got us and T Rex. Now, the T Rex is fucking badass. All right, let's see here. We've leveled him just a little bit, but he's up to. What level is he? I can't see all this shit. Okay, this says he's level 160. I don't know why all that stuff is in the way. I think it's because we need to put level into him. So we're going to put that into health. So 169. He's at level 169. He's got 10,000 health and 300% melee damage. We're probably going to pump health and melee damage. We want 15,000 or 12,000 ish health, and then the rest will be all melee damage. So he's a beast. He's a freaking beast. Level 170 is what this says. I don't. This says 160 back here, but this says 170. That's weird. What's going on here? Okay, now it says 170. So, level 170 Rex, and the tame on this was crazy. We ended up tranking him. He was just below the snow biome, so he was in a pretty dangerous spot. And when he started to go to sleep, he ran out into the water that was actually in the snow biome. So he crossed over into the snow biome, and he got stuck. So that was actually a kind of a good thing because it was easier to trank him. We had a little bit of difficulty tranking him, but he was stuck there and he couldn't move. But it was bad because he was standing in water. It was ridiculous. But ended up not being that bad because when he fell asleep in the water and he didn't lose any oxygen. So we just tranked him. We just trained him right there in the water. Now the tame took like we full kibble tamed him. It was like something like 48 or 49 kibble to tame him. He was a 105 when we dropped him, and he tamed out at like 130 something or something like that. We killed it. We killed an alpha Carno with him, and so he got a good amount of levels from that. But yeah, it was nuts. And then while we were out there, so we tranked him in underwater in the snow biome. We were all dying from the cold, so it was difficult just from the cold. But then a fucking 58 Alpha Rex showed up out there, or 98 or something like that. So we had to deal with like everything imaginable that you wouldn't want to. But we got his ass. On the downside is that the highest level guy in our tribe, which at the time was 55, he died during the fight, and unfortunately we lost Growler at the same time. So we don't have the Saber anymore. The Saber is gone. This guy is a worthy replacement, though, without a doubt, worthy replacement. So I'm just gonna go ahead and as you can see, we got a saddle for our Quetzal now. Because the next highest level up, he went ahead and took the mantle of the highest level and went out and killed a bunch of alphas today and got to level 60, so we could make this Rex saddle and Quetzal saddle. So I recorded the whole event, but like I said, the guys asked not to be recording their voice, so I'm gonna dub over it with some music, and I'm gonna kind of play it in fast forward because it was a long, drawn out event. But that's basically what this episode is gonna be. You're gonna go ahead and get to see us doing this tame. It was fun as shit. So here we go, guys.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light